Diane Austin, no middle name. My mother was the worthy matron with the Eastern Star in Canoga Park. And I went to one of her installations, and here was this young gal there, and we caught each other's eye, and then we just started dating after that. And that's how I met her. I met her mother, Corintha Austin, and then I started dating Diane, and we ended up getting married in February the 25th, 1961. And she had just turned 20. She turned 20 on February the 19th. And I was working as a carpenter then. I don't think I was working bees with my dad. And then Dean was born the same year that we were married. He was born in December. December the 19th? Somewhere around there, in 1961. And then his brother, Dwayne, he was born in March of 1964, and David was born in December of 1965, about 18 months later. And that's my three sons. They were very good kids growing up. They didn't get in much trouble. They were fairly good at school. Dean is hyperactive, and we had him on Ritalin trying to keep him calmed down, but he was a problem growing up. You know, trying to keep him concentrated on something because he is hyperactive. And his other two brothers were, they were pretty normal. A friend of mine was in the bee business, and he was going back to South Dakota to work there for the summer. So one of the first places we rented was on Satakoy Avenue in Canoga Park. And then when he was going back for the summer, he asked us to come live in his house for, 6 months. So we ended up moving over there, and then when they came back, we moved to a place in Northridge. And that's where we were living when Dean was born. And we lived there for a couple of years. And then we moved to 7366 Caldas Avenue in Reseda. And we lived there until David was born while we were there, and we were just in the transition we bought a house in Thousand Oaks at 2930 Willow Lane. And we moved out there in 1965. Well, we went on vacation every year, and we had a camper. And we used to go to Yosemite. I think we went to Sequoia. Yes, we did go to Sequoia because when we were climbing up on the Morrow Rock, I got a length of cord and I tied them all together. We were all tied together. And people were going up there, and they were complaining a little bit because I was teaching them how to tie up to each other, which they do in mountain climbing when they get to dangerous points, and how you keep the slack rope wrapped around your hand as you're walking along. And I remember we were going up on Morrow Rock, and they were complaining about being tied up. And some people came by and said, "That really looks like a good idea." So it was okay after that. And because Dean likes to go over and look over the edge. But we never roped up very often because we never got into anything that was really, really dangerous. We've been in a lot of places where you really had to pay attention what you were doing.